DarKFoRcE versus HerO.
Yeah, HerO. I mean, HerO being always quite known for his PvZ. For some reasons, he's one of those protos, even in darker times, I would say. Right now, some protos are complaining, some Zergs are complaining as well, so that's often a good sign when both sides are complaining.
Yeah.
Then you know that it's kind of fair.
Means things are pretty balanced.
Yep. But HerO has always been one of those protos players who's been quite good against Zerg.
Yeah, I think HerO was really the guy, the first guy that started winning against Zerg when things were so bad for Protoss. And I want to say that was during the IPL, is that right? When he played against Idra? That's the first time I remember seeing HerO play. And it was HerO versus Idra on Metalopolis, and he was doing the dual Warp Prism stuff.
What is DarKFoRcE doing over here with his drones, man? He tried to attack the probe, then he just sent him to his hatch, and then he put him on hold position, and he lost a little bit of mining time. Might not seem like a big deal, guys, but if you're actually a player in this scenario, and you have 3 idle workers, 1 minute and 40 seconds in the game, that's something that sticks in your head, because you just get really annoyed because of stuff like that. It's like, why is this happening? I can play 100 ladder games, and I know how to properly let my workers mine in the start, and now play an official game, and I have 3 idle drones. That really annoys me.
Little things like that happen sometimes. Whenever I off-race as Terran, I always end up stopping all my SCVs.
Oh, I can't believe that HerO is actually going Nexus first, despite scouting a Speedling opening. How crazy is that?
I don't really know what to make of this, Kev. I think it's a huge risk.
Yeah, I think it's a huge risk too. Something that we've seen a lot in the past is when Zergs open like this, on this map, they love to just go Speedling, Baneling. And it's so hard for the Protoss to defend on dual side. Now, I'm not sure if DarKFoRcE is actually going to do that or not, but you can imagine he wants to do something with this opening that he's going for.
He stopped mining gas, so it's just going to be a Speedling opening, but even just a straight-up Speedling run-by is very, very good in this kind of a situation. That's something we've seen players like Sheth do very much in the past.
Yeah, because also you're going to need a cannon here, and then you kind of need a cannon here as well, otherwise you don't cover your mineral line. Overall, this is just such a big area to cover for cannons. And even if there's 1 or 2 cannons, if you have a ton of Speedlings, you can just run them in. It's okay to lose 10 Speedlings if you take 10 drones down in the process. Yeah,
you're absolutely right. Right now, it's just HerO scouting DarKFoRcE, sees that the hatchery has gone down. And
DarKFoRcE, where are you taking this?
You know, we'll see. It kind of comes down to this first injection. What are these first larvae going to be?
We see a roach warning, so maybe a little roach Lingoling. I mean, the roach Lingoling is not bad, but I really love the Baneling variant a lot more. Certainly on dual side. It all depends on the maps, of course, but
I don't know if DarKFoRcE has mined enough gas for a roach all-in, Kev. He might be able to make 5 roaches.
Yeah, he's definitely going to make early game roaches.
Yeah, I know, but it's just he stopped mining for a long time.
Here's the HerO probe, Ben. The HerO probe.
The new queen is pretty good at denying scouting. DarKFoRcE, just attack with your queen. You don't have to micro it, just let it fight. But he still does manage to get the probe killed.
And HerO being as good as often these Korean Protoss players are, not sending 1 probe, but sending 2 probes, making sure that if he wants to see something, he will actually see it.
Are you kidding me right now?
This time he won't see it.
Even this one gets denied, so HerO completely in the dark.
But often when you sacrifice 2 probes and you still don't see anything, that kind of gives you the feeling like, hey, maybe this Zerg has something to hide, because why is he trying so extremely hard? And this is perhaps exactly the feeling that HerO has right now.
That's so crazy. He sees nothing, but still, like you said, just feels it.
But he also saw the opening, of course. We shouldn't forget that the opening is crazy, and the opening often suggests something crazy.
Wow. What great instincts by HerO. He's got the 3 cannons down. DarKFoRcE going to follow this up with Lings. He did not cancel the hatch, by the way, guys. He allowed the hatch to finish, so I'm not going to say that this isn't an all-in, because it is a very, very aggressive opening. Yes. But if he does damage, he can at least fall back to 2 bases.
Yes, but he has 14 drones, so then you're going to have a ton of larvae, but you actually won't be able to build any drones.
That's true, too. Yeah.
So I think it's pretty all-in.
Yeah, well, I agree. I do agree. Here we go. Roaches making their way down, and what is DarKFoRcE going to do? He's going to go after the cannons. Maybe a questionable move. 3 cannons do great DPS to these roaches, and you can see just how quickly they are going to fall. 1 cannon down. 2nd cannon looks like it's not even going to die, Kev.
Only 2 roaches remaining. Beautiful hold position micro by HerO with all his probes. He's finally going to lose that 1 sentry. He will lose that additional cannon as well. But this force field is so smart. The force field keeps the cannon alive.
Beautiful force field right on top of the cannon. HerO is adding gateways. He's fighting with his probes, but as we said before, DarKFoRcE, he's only got 14 drones, so HerO bringing probes down into the natural. If he can keep the cannon alive, and he does manage to save it for the time being, another sentry's going to pop out.
15 kills already on this cannon. That's beautiful. Really good force fields by HerO, because it was hard to make proper force fields because he had to worry about 2 different areas. DarKFoRcE is going for it once more, but another good force field by HerO keeps the cannon alive, and DarKFoRcE just calls GG.
HerO.
Wow.
We can be heroes. Actually, I don't think I could ever play as well as HerO. He's so good at StarCraft.
HerO is very, very good at StarCraft.
Doesn't miss a force field. The choice to bring probes, more probes down into the natural is actually such a clutch choice.
That one force field to keep that one cannon alive was such a key force field, because if he would have lost that one, the new cannon would have taken a lot of damage, and then it would have basically been probes versus links, maybe with a half HP cannon, but then it would be risky with the reinforcing links coming out. But just that one cannon surviving, then the new sentry dropping the force field on top of the cannon, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, perfect defense by HerO. Absolutely perfect defense.
Wins another $150, guys. Of course, we give away $150 for every series that actually played. So the games that haven't been played today, they won't get $150.
But HerO gets $150.
And HerO right now, guys, is 6-0 in best of threes, 12-1 in maps. 12-1. He has lost one map in the entire season.
Making money.
And that's the map that we just showed. So I guess kind of that's what it takes to beat HerO. 65 minutes of Brute Lords and Spine Crawlers. Then you might take a map.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable play by HerO. And, well, guys, that does it for day 2, week 6 at the North American Starlight. We actually don't have any more games today. But we do have a little bit of stuff to talk about in terms of our predictions.
Yes. But we can do that a little bit later, Ben. I think we're going to head over to a small commercial break, and then we'll be right back to wrap up the day.
Rock and roll. Don't go anywhere.